Hello everyone, I guess this is day 10.1, so an update from this morning. Since then, I've put on these top layers of studs. So this one right beneath the track, same thing on this side. And then this one vertically on both sides, so I'll be putting beams across to give me a small ceiling, and then mostly more insulation. I'm not really planning on hanging anything from it, so I don't need too much support, but I will need some studs to get some wood up there to to make it seem like it has a roof. So been thinking more about what to do. Sorry, I have to jump around some things here. What to do with this. So I haven't decided. The things I thought to do might still work, but at the moment it would take, I don't know. I'm really worried right now about keeping things on the same distance, because I don't know how precise I've been with my measurements, especially on that side. And on this side I have the wall to work with, which really helps a lot. But with this, because I'm working with fiberglass, I can't quite just work with the wall. And I need it out slightly for the door, which you can see goes out just a little bit. I want to have that uncovered, so if I ever need to do something with the door, then I can have ready access to it. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to work with. Beyond that, I will admit that right now I'm freaking out quite a bit. Again, still making steady progress. I don't know if I really have a reason to be freaking out, but that's what's coming up for whatever reason. So I'll just name that. And I guess next is going to be working on the floor. One person I talked to, actually the guy I talked to about the radiant flooring, mentioned that he didn't know. Okay, so let me take a step back. The plan, the original plan and the still plan, is to do 4 inches of insulation here on the bottom. So that'll be 2-inch Armax insulation pads. It's not the right word anyway. And he mentioned that even though that might give a good deal of support, especially with these here on top of it, he didn't know over time how that would relate to that just sinking down. So he said anything I could possibly do to alleviate that would probably be good and useful. So right now I'm contemplating putting one of these metal bars, actually 4 of them. So one here on the very end, and then another one 4 feet in, 4 feet in, and then I'll have to cut the insulation on the far end short just a little bit by, I'm guessing at least 6 inches or so to be able to fit it in. And then those would provide a little more support on the bottom so that I wouldn't get any sinkage over time. So I'm thinking about that. I might call it a night and start on that Saturday. And then just see how I think and feel about it as I contemplate it more. And then I'll deal with that entryway later, because right now I'm just not certain. Again, the original thought that I had will work for how to frame that, but I need to make sure that my measurements are right, and right now I just don't have the time to go over that as carefully as I'd like. So I'll deal with that later. Until then, I'll get started on the floor and hope that things work out. So thanks again for everyone's enthusiasm and support, and we'll see what happens next. Good night.